everybody, today on Poppy Cooks, I'm going to show you a more technical thing. You know, it's always fun to have different kinds of turkey for Thanksgiving, but today I'm going to show you how to spatchcock a turkey. No, Lula, I didn't say a bad word. It's a quick and easy way to cook your turkey. It cooks much faster, and it's really delicious. But this is a long video, and I apologize. It's not glamorous. It can be kind of gross. But if you want to see how to spatchcock it, just take a look. Lulu, I didn't say a bad word. I didn't curse. Okay, to start, you need a turkey. Okay, not that kind of turkey. Still not a turkey. No. Oh, maybe. No, still not a turkey. Okay, now we have a turkey. Let's get started. All right, so first thing you need to do is you need to turn your turkey upside down. All right, so you want to use it from the back. All right. So we're going to start at the tail. Find the tail. All right, there it is. All right, stop moving. Okay. You're going to need a very strong pair of kitchen shears for this. I'm going to try this first, see if these work. All right, so starting at the base, you're going to cut. All right, these seem to be working all right. Okay, maybe not. Need to use a little muscle in this one. It's not as easy as doing a chicken. This is a 12-pound bird, by the way, that I'm using. This is just going to be me, other Poppy, Lulu, Doug, and Drake. I hope this is going to be enough turkey for Lulu. All right. All right, so we almost got to cut through here. All right, so another handy pair of scissors. Let's see if this works a little bit better. All right, so we just almost got through. Almost. All right, I promise you the cooking part of this is gonna be much easier. All right, I think I just cut through the wishbone. Oh well. I was going to be making any wishes this year. All right. So you got that part off. So now you want to turn it around. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just going to wipe my hands. Messy, messy. Okay. So now starting where the neck was, you're going to cut again. I'm just going to go right down the spine. Cut carefully, away from your fingers, don't get hurt. I'm going to cut off this little excess skin that's here. All right, I didn't say this was glamorous. And it is a little bit of work, but it just makes cooking the bird so much easier. And who doesn't like to have a shortcut? So I'm going to try this side. We're almost there. Almost. And that's it. All right. So we took out the spine. You could absolutely save this, you know, use it to make a stock, a sauce. You can make yourself a nice turkey, you know, soup with this. You know, you could probably want to save this, you know, roast it before you use it, you know, really get out all the flavors. But yeah, you know, this, you shouldn't really want to waste this. You know, keep it in the freezer until you're ready to use it. All right. All right, so now I'm just going to wash up. Okay, so once you got the spine cut out, you're going to turn it back over. And now you're going to want to, this is where you need a little muscle. You're going to want to press down on the breast and snap it Yeah, I cheated. I already did it. To make it a little bit easier. But yeah, you really need to apply a lot of pressure. But now look at your bird. It's totally flat, very thin, and it's going to cook that much faster. Um, you can get the really nice crispy skin. So now I'm going to move this to the sheet tray that I'm going to use to cook it tomorrow, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to season it. Okay. So I'm using a large sheet tray because you don't want anything too flat, because there's going to be drippings. There's going to be a lot of, things spilling around. And you don't want to mess in your kitchen or your oven. But you also want to catch all those juices, because then you're going to want to just brush that on top of the meat after you cut it, even though it's going to be crispy and delicious. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to juice 1.5 lemons right on top of the bird. You need a little acidity. This not only does this add a little flavor, but this is also going to help for the herbs that you're going to use on top to really get inside the bird. All right, so once I'm finished with the lemon, I throw it right underneath the bird, right inside. All right, so I'm going to finish up with that, and I'll show you what's next. Okay, so you got your bird coated in lemon juice. Now you just want to coat the whole thing with olive oil. You can use butter. Butter would make it very nice, but we don't need to add extra fat, even though fat's delicious. All right, so then you want to add some salt. Be relatively generous with the salt. Don't go crazy. Remember what I said? Salt is a chef's secret ingredient. You ever get something at a restaurant, you're like, why is that so delicious? It's because chefs use a lot of salt. Okay. Then I'm going to use some granulated garlic all over the whole thing. Smell that garlic. Okay. And now finally, you can add the herbs of your choice. Rosemary is great. Thyme's awesome. I'm going to use a combination of both. So I'm just going to cover this whole bird with my rosemary thyme blends, because I love the flavor of thyme and rosemary on poultry. It really adds a nice element to it. It's just so flavorful. All right. At this point, you could score the breasts, so this way some of the flavors get into the actual meat. I don't like to do that. I like the flavor mostly be on the skin, but totally up to you. You could score it all over if you want. All right, so now the bird is perfectly prepped. I could throw it in the oven now, but Thanksgiving's not until tomorrow, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm actually going to wrap this, covered in foil, and then keep it in the fridge overnight. And then before I put it in the oven tomorrow, in a preheated 425 degree, it's only going to take like 90 minutes. Since when do you know you could cook a bird in, turkey in 90 minutes? That's the purpose of spatchcocking. It cooks much faster, and it's awesome. But I'm going to add a cup of white wine to the bottom of the pan before I put it in the oven, so that when it steams, it actually goes into the bird itself, and it makes it super juicy and flavorful. But that's it. That's how you spatchcock a turkey. I'll show you how I cook it tomorrow. But I hope this helps. If you liked it, give it a like, share, maybe even a follow. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.